Right, in this video, we are going to take a look at using a method to provide parameters to a JUnit test. So we're going to be very, very similar to what we did before. And I'm actually going to keep the same signature of the test. And I'm going to copy this whole thing like so. And now I'm going to say, call it a method provider. That stays the same. This goes away. So we're going to say from method, call it a from method test. And let's set up a method here. And this is going to be a test method. This is going to be our provider method. And this will be static. That's going to provide back a stream. And we want to provide back arguments. So this is going to be, you can see it highlighted on the screen there. That's from the JUnit Jupyter params, and it's going to be an argument provider. We're just going to call it getArgs. And this gives you a lot of capabilities here to use this method here. You can do just about anything you need. You could be talking to a database, you could be talking to a message queue, you could be reading like an XML file. So the possibilities for how you get the arguments are kind of infinite, but we're going to just do something really, really simple here. And I am going to do a return stream of, and then we do arguments of and pass that an object. So I'm going to steal this like so. And I'm going to pass in the same arguments that we did before. I'm just going to set it up to grab the exact same ones. But this time I'm just updating it to return back a simple list. And I can do this like so. Our last one was Michigan, and we'll do 3 and 5. And we'll change these to be a little more random than what we have here. So now we're still returning back Florida, Ohio, Michigan, but with different numbers. And maybe that'll make it a little bit clearer and easy to read. So this getArgs method just returns back a stream of arguments. Again, the arguments is a JUnit object. And now the new annotation that comes into play is method source, like so. And we just give it the method name, getArgs. So you can tell I wasn't very creative in the name that I provided. Like so. And let's go ahead and run that. So we can see that those are getting passed in. We can see that the numbers did change to be specific to that. So now we have our from method test, and that is going ahead and calling the method getArgs. So pretty interesting implementation that we have here to return back that stream of arguments. And again, what's happening is these arguments are coming, and JUnit is going to run this method for each set of arguments that's coming back from that stream. So very nice implementation, very simple implementation that I added here. And again, that method, it could be calling out to a database, a message queue, reading in like an XML file or a JSON file. You could be doing a lot there. But the core functionality, we're going to get a set of arguments and then invoke that method, that test method for each set of arguments that comes back out of this method.